And here comes the black cloud of death, as I called them in my Julii campaign. Ah, it's nice to be able to say that again. Forward! Go, my black cloud of death! Okay, guys, welcome back. So it's actually been a few turns since I last reported in, so we're actually going to just kind of blaze through the campaign map as quickly as possible, especially since we may not actually have a battle. I'm thinking we probably will, but it's not 100% sure. But since it has been a few turns, I guess it's also good to just report in every once in a while because, well, I mean, there's just a lot to say, and I don't want to have to go for, I guess, too long without reporting in at least a bit. Now, we'll start down here in Gondor. Now, where I last left you guys, Waka was in Dol Amroth with a considerable garrison, and like the other half of his army was kind of wandering around here, taking out small forces. We did destroy that force from the Kingdom of Odunabar that was standing on the ford there. We basically had 2 units of Gondorian hillmen stand behind them while we attacked. And that way, the Gondorian hillmen were able to come in from behind, charge the archers, and basically take most of the casualties while our forces then crossed the ford and basically finished them off. And that's also why these Gondorian hillmen units are over here. I basically sent them back to Mornan to replenish. Or at least one of them were. I think one of them might be a new unit, because I think the other unit we were using is actually down here. But Mornan doesn't actually have the population to be a permanent, like, military recruitment ground. So I actually might even just destroy this control post building just to get the land tax back. And that way, we'll basically have Dol Amroth actually take over training up, like, new garrison units, which it should be able to do soonish. Like, that's 4 turns plus... How many turns would it take to build this? Oh, 9 turns. Actually, that's going to take a while. Yeesh. Oh, well, though. We're just going to have to accept that. Because, again, I'm quite sure that Mornan's not going to, like, just have a sudden population boom that will allow us to train more units there. Now, if you're wondering where Waka is, he's over here, besieging Lynn here. Basically, what we did is... Once, I think we took out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, I want to say 4 or 5, like, little mini stacks that the Reunited Kingdom and the Kingdom of Adunabar were sending at us. There was, like, a force of, let's see, 1 Dunedain swordsman and 1 Westron horseman that we destroyed here. There was just 1 random unit of Kingdom militia over here that we destroyed. There was a force of 2 dark swords and a dark bow unit from the Kingdom of Adunabar that we destroyed over here, along with that force on the ford that I was talking about. And then they sent 2 units, 1 of Dunedain swordsmen and 1 of Westron horsemen, to just besiege Dol Amroth. In fact, that was actually this turn that we drove them off. I have no idea why the AI thought that they could defeat this force with just 2 units, but I guess that happened. We did obviously attack them, didn't let them besiege for even a single turn. And we destroyed the Dunedain swordsman unit because we were able to catch them before they retreated off the battlefield. Cavalry got away, though. I think that's them. They're right there. I didn't show all these battles because it was literally... The biggest force we faced was 3 units. And most of them were like 1 or 2. And in fact, you could see the Reunited Kingdom is looking to do it again. Just 2 little units, sending them from, I'm assuming, Pelargir. But anyway, so Waka has done some recruitment of like additional mercenaries and everything, which is why he has now like this full stack here. And we still have a considerable garrison back here at Dol Amroth. We are going to probably have to use the mercenary swordsman as cannon fodder. In fact, that's kind of what he's been doing because they're just so plentiful. There's 1 unit here. I think there were 2 over here. So we could always find more replacements for the pawns, the filthy Dunedain pawns that we were using to basically tank arrows and everything for our other units. We may even really need to have them do that this time because, as you can see, there are dark bows here. I can't see the rest of the units, unfortunately, but I can see that they have wooden walls, which I assume means ballistas, I think. Right? Because I think wooden walls that are Dunedainic, yeah. Or here, you know what, let's check Morn. Oh, no. Karnost did have them. We saw that there. And yes, Mornan for sure has them. So yeah, that could be a problem. And this is not the battle we're fighting. He only just started the siege this turn, so we'll have to wait a turn to build up some battering rams and then get in. Now, a couple of things. We do have Lawa's army here. I think when I last left you guys, he was up here somewhere. He did stop and destroy a small rebel force that was here before continuing on, and so now he'll be here in 4 or 5 turns to assist Waka. Interestingly enough, that's basically the only rebel group that I've really seen, and I mean like, well, you know how in the base game, like just random units or random rebel forces will just kind of appear out of nowhere? That hasn't really happened in this mod. In fact, I thought it couldn't happen because I just hadn't seen it. But that force was like an exception. I guess there's just something about this province that means it can happen. So again, Lawa just kind of destroyed them as he went by, and that's why he's lost 5 archers, because those were our casualties from the battle. We do have a governor, Worth here, who is coming down to be the governor of Dol Amroth. I think he's a competent governor, so hopefully he'll be able to keep them a little happier. I believe he's also intelligent, so yes, hopefully he'll grow more into the role. Now, I just noticed this a bit ago. This is going to decrease public order. I hope not by very much. And I hope with the intelligent trait, maybe he'll even get rid of that after a bit. Because they really need a somewhat decent governor to take command of Dol Amroth just to keep them somewhat happy so that we don't need quite as big a garrison here, at least not permanently. Alright, so now as we go north, let's see, military recruitment, because obviously this is where we were creating new armies, and I say were because we're not doing it anymore, at least not for a while. My finances, like I'm not about to go bankrupt or anything, but I can't help but notice that my money is increasingly going down basically every turn, because I can't keep up the military recruitment and like construction. We just have so many armies at this point. And so after taking a look at the armies we had, I basically decided, for now, we're going to pause military recruitment. And I know we just built up military recruitment buildings in Laundare, Greyholm, Tharbad. In fact, we're actually still building them up in Tharbad. But basically, I think we're actually good for now. And we'll have the military infrastructure in place to churn out armies if need be in the future. Like if Adunabar just suddenly gets its act together and attacks Boda, then, you know, we might actually need additional forces down here. A quick note here. Ebba and Boda have swapped armies, and that was simply because Boda is the better commander, and so I wanted him to have command of the better army. Though his army's only slightly better than Ebba's. Ebba's missing a few units, but that's just because I took away his... Let's see, he had 2 additional units of Axes of the Wolf, a random Enedwaith Axeman unit, and just a random, I think it was, Dunlundine Hillman unit here. I decided that, while I do like the Axes of the Wolf unit, I kind of think that I just really want 2 of them to kind of guard the flanks, and then for the middle units to be wolf hunters, kind of like they are here in these armies. And so I've got these wolf hunters coming down here to basically fill out his army, and the units that were there have split off into various places. I think the Hillman unit is here. Yes, it is. And the Axeman unit is back over here. And then the Axes of the Wolf units actually might be around here as well. Actually, it might be these guys here. So they would just go into a future army without us having to necessarily train them up anymore, because we would only need 2 units anyways. And we're not going to talk about this yet, because that's where the battle might occur. Let's actually just finish up here. So like I said, we've actually basically paused military recruitment of actual new armies. So Dunhold and Dunfrecka are actually training up generals to basically hopefully get some good governors and start spreading them out, because we actually have a fair number of settlements that don't have governors. So I just want to take this opportunity that now that we're not recruiting new armies to just kind of fill out as many governors as we can. And hopefully that'll be an increase in money rather than a decrease, because obviously I think we have to pay for their bodyguard, and obviously we have to pay for their training. But once they become like an attuned governor, and assuming that they're at least a decent governor themselves, I think they'll increase the money that settlement makes, and also increase public order, and I just think that's all worth it. Of course, we could get some bad governors, like Brida here, who is an inept governor and an inept commander. It was a complete waste of money to train you. But I don't think I can just get rid of him. Like, I can't just disband him or anything. So I just threw him inside of the outpost of Dol Baran. I don't know if he can become the lord of it in the same way that, like, Beold is the lord of Dunkriak, or the lord of Lower Dunland. But at the very least, he's out of the way and hopefully not causing too many issues. All right, but anyway, so the only army that I think we have left, let's see, is one of the first patriotic army, which it looks like it might be the last one. Also, I need to come up with a better name than patriotic army. I mean, it sounds very like 1984, but it doesn't sound very Tolkien at all. So I need to come up with a different name for that. But yeah, it could be quite possibly the only patriotic army that we make. Just because I don't know when next we'll be creating one. So once that army's ready, we'll still have some leftover units that we were training for like the next mercenary army. But what we might do is actually send them over to Tharbad, the extra units, I mean, and try to convert this place back to the Ways of Darkness again. Because we're actually not too far away from being able to do that, and we do have the North and Southgard fortresses already converted over as well, so that might be nice just to try and bring down or bring up public order in the place, just so that we also don't need a huge garrison there. Speaking of hopefully not needing a huge garrison, we also have Swanfleet. Now, the Freehold has sent like 3 scouts over here. 2 of them have died, and this guy basically got kicked out immediately. So it turns out, I think having the scout here actually is helping out. We did also bring Becca up here. He is not a good governor, but he is, let's see, lenient. So he does have increased public order. I think he is also intelligent. Yes, he is. So I'm hoping that he'll grow into the role. And I do think he is already providing good public order. So short term, I think he's really helping us out here. And in the long term, hopefully when he becomes an even better governor, he'll be able to keep that place well under control, and we won't need such a big garrison there. For Ridmalin and Emendrog, I've actually taken many of their mercenaries out here, and I'm sending them to the Southgard Fortress to be disbanded, just so that they can basically boost the population there. That way, if I need to train any units there, I can, because obviously I don't really have the population for it now. And I also just don't want to like increase the population of these places, because I don't think they need it, and I think that could cause public order issues. We didn't take this mercenary swordsman unit out simply because that actually lowers public order too much. And no, we haven't seen any more of the Freehold's forces in this area here, so I think we're good to just send them over here and disband them for now. Yes. All right, but anyway, let's see. This is the rest of the forces needed for that patriotic army. All right, but anyway, let's now go over here to Rohan. Well, actually, before we even do that, here's Alka's army, which is actually heading over here as well, and the mercenary force under Karda is already here. My thought is we're going to send Karda's army and Alka's army, along with as many of these troops as we can have leave Entwade. Basically just cross and force here and take out Rohan and start pushing into Adunabar territory. Basically, Karda's and Alka's armies will be like the main forces actually doing that, while these forces here, again, as many of them as we can remove from Entwade, will act as a sort of backup army, just providing garrisons and stuff so that the regular forces can keep moving. That way we'll take out Rohan, and we'll stop being constantly attacked at Entwade, and we'll also be able to push into Adunabar territory and basically open up another front over here. Alright, so anyway, and this is the battle that we're going to try and fight here, is basically I'm going to attack this force here. They might retreat into the Easthold, or they might decide to fight there. They might just retreat, which is why there may not be a battle. In which case, we'll just put the Easthold under siege. But yeah, so anyway, that was a lot of information, but basically, we're going to have the mercenary army under Karda, and this, I guess, regular, well, it's an elite army. This elite army under Elka basically open up another front with Adunabar over here and take out Rohan. We still have Boda and Ebba guarding the fort here because Adunabar has apparently decided that there were too many battles going on over here and they were just losing too many men. At least that's like the lore reason in my head for what's happening. I assume the AI is like confused in some way and that's why they're just not attacking us. I mean, they've attacked us here before, obviously, many times. So it's not a case of they can't. They just won't for some reason. So that's a second front. We're going to have this front up here, this front here, which is obviously not really moving, and then we're going to have this front here in the south with Waka and Lawa's army. Yes, Lawa's army basically pushing in this direction. And hopefully this will be like our last like great offensive, because I think we need 9 more settlements. So if we take the 2 keeps, Lind here, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And while that's going on, they'll take, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Like, I'm not sure exactly where we'll finish off, but we'll definitely take out Rohan and maybe like 1 settlement from Adunabar over here, or up here, I mean. And then maybe we'll take these settlements here. It would be kind of, I kind of want Minas Arnor to be the last settlement that we take. That would be kind of interesting. Finally putting down the oppressors after untold centuries of all the villainy that they've inflicted upon us. All right, but anyway, obviously that's a bit into the future. So, let's go ahead and see if we can get this battle going. I am going to save it because I have no idea if I did it just before I started talking to you guys. So, and they did not attack. Oh, they've actually got some not inconsiderable forces here. All right, well, we are still going to place the Easthold under siege.
Settlement under siege.
Let's see. I can't remember if the wooden walls of the Northmen are ballistas, but I imagine they probably are. Of course, they actually have considerable troops in the area, because of course they do. So they actually might just attack us, too. That's something that could happen.
Chief.
Right, and let's see. We'll have lava come up here. I don't think we're going to have an actual commander for this backup army, since it is literally just going to be like providing garrisons and stuff. It's not going to be attacking anywhere. All right, but anyway, so yeah, it looks like no battle, but we'll definitely have one like next turn, and we actually might have 2 next turn, depending on whether like Rohan attacks us or not. So I will just fast forward here, basically bring you guys back as more of interest occurs. Okay, guys, welcome back. So it is literally just the next turn. So I'm not going to really go over the campaign map. Just every army has moved forward by 1 turn. Every unit we were training has gone forward by 1 turn, so I don't feel the need to like explain anything. Ebba has picked up his forces, those wolf hunters that were coming to join him. So we're just going to jump right into the battles, of which we have 2. 1 here at Easthold and 1 here at Linhir. Yes, I said here at Linhir. Yes, I did say that. Basically, it looks like Rohan has actually abandoned the province to its fate because they actually pulled back all of their forces, which is fine by me. So we'll do that one first, and then we'll attack Linhir. I almost said down here. Linhir down here. That name is too easy to rhyme with other words. I didn't really mention this host of Harad before. They are allies with the Kingdom of Adunabar, but they're not my enemies, at least not yet. I am a little worried that they're going to attack soon, but there's not a lot we can do about that, so I guess just, oh well. Alright, so let's just jump right into the fighting. We'll attack Easthold first. Oh, they did not pull back all their forces. There was a little force here hiding in ambush. I say little, that's actually, I mean, it's not too bad when it comes to forces. All right then. Well, see, where are they coming onto the campaign map? Okay, from over there. We might have to send some forces to intercept them. I think my cavalry, who are ironically mostly Rohan themselves, are actually better than that. Except for maybe those riders in the mark. They might be comparable to them. Maybe the cavalry plus like a unit or two of warhounds, maybe. Oh, actually, I think this is the first battle where we're using warhounds now that I think about it, so that'll be interesting. All right, but let's get right into the battle. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. I've got it paused here so that we can talk for a bit here. Now, there were a couple of points along the wall where I actually thought we might be able to send our battering rams forward with minimal casualties from the towers, because we don't have any like beaten up units to kind of send in there and hopefully just be so small that they don't take any casualties at all. But basically, I'm having this battering ram come up at this angle, so hopefully it'll be able to dodge fire from both of these towers. Or if it does take fire, maybe just a ballista or two. This battering ram's kind of in a similar situation, just coming at an angle here, which is hopefully a good one. And we have this battering ram all the way over here, again, trying to do the same thing. I don't need, I think, that many holes in the wall, but I am trying to just keep the enemy guessing as to where I'm going to come in. The other three battering rams were right here, and again, I just had them here to hopefully, like, if the enemy was going to put anyone on the walls, like, they might try and put them over here just because of how many battering rams I had. Now that the battle has started, these units are actually going to just pull over here because I really don't need those battering rams. We have our cavalry along with our general, who is not a cavalry unit, over here to see if maybe we can intercept some of the cavalry that is coming onto the battlefield over here. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Should I even try and send him over there? I wanted like another unit to kind of go over there because it's kind of like a fair fight. I think they have 4 cavalry units coming onto the battlefield. So it looks like actually, now that I look at it, one of them's rather beat up. But like 4 on close to 4 seems a little fair, and I don't do that sort of thing. I don't do fair fights. We do villainous fights, but I guess maybe we'll just try and pick off a unit or 2, and then the rest we'll just have to allow into the center, into the settlement. We do have our archers and our war dogs over here, ready to push in once we take the gates as well. All right, and anyway, let's see. I guess the enemy has some of their units over there. Actually, I guess it's easier if you look at the map, and you can see they have a bodyguard unit over there, but no one on the walls. So hopefully this will go well. These are the guys I'm most concerned about. To be honest, the battering rams can do their thing without me just watching them for now. This is the part of the battle that we're going to be facing very, very soon. Right now, which unit are you? Rohan spears? Oh, those are ranged units there. Okay, so this Riders of the Mark unit I think is actually a really good unit, but I think it's also quite badly beaten up, so not exactly a perfect matchup. Alright, and it looks like they're actually approaching us. Isn't that nice? Alright, here. Let's have these 3 units, the Rohan units, actually kind of line up in front here, and we'll have the Eriador rider unit pull off to the side here.
The battering ram is at the walls.
Oh, hey! I think all 3 battering rams made it to the walls without being attacked. Or shot at all. Hooray, hooray. Okay, it looks like some of them are approaching the settlements, and then some of them are kind of watching us. Alright, well, what we'll do is we'll charge this unit here. Just let them have it. And then attack in the side here. Alright, broken. Very nice. Alright, now get over here. Oh, that's right. The routers are going to make it back into the settlement as well, because... oh, ow, we're being shot. Alright, charge, charge, charge. Oh, and we killed their commander. Excellent. Alright, you area door riders, mercenaries, get over here. Oh, these guys are basically surrounded. Excellent. Keep them surrounded and kill them all. Excellent. All right, let's form up again. The irony of using, like, mostly, like, Rohirrim against Rohirrim. All right, shall we just charge these guys with the area door riders and one of the Rittermark units? I think we should, because the area door are a light unit, so I think they can catch them, and then we'll bring in the Rittermark to basically, like, finish them off. And we'll bring these guys forward here. Yes, catch them, catch them, catch them, catch them. Good, yes, excellent. And now, we'll have these guys attack from the rear. Ow, the area door riders are getting the snot beat out of them. Right, you guys just attack in the side here. There's only like 7 of them anyways. Come on, get in there, get in there. Oh, no, keep after them. Oh, good. I think we killed them. Ah, it looks like 8 of them got away. That's a little unfortunate. All right, let's have these guys go back here. Oh, one of them got away too. Dang it. Oh, well. We'll have these guys go over here, and then we'll have these guys charge over here. I just want to kind of surround this unit as much as possible.
Your warriors have broken through.
Oh, we have destroyed one of the, at least one piece of wall. Oh, I should check up on them. See, those are not... Okay, those are not archers. Very good. Those guys are archers. Ow, get out of the way, get out of the way. And then, let's see, you guys. Oh, those are Rittermark scouts. You know what? You can throw your axes in return. All right, you guys, stop! Don't go for the ballistas. Or get shot by the ballistas, I mean. All right, yes, there we go. Oh, we're actually not killing very many of them. You know what? Get out of the way of that. Ah, excellent, good. Drove them away. All right, let's bring the cavalry back over here. I mean, they're probably really tired, but oh well. Oh, are you guys still being shot? By what? Oh, by them. I don't want to charge my guys in there, though, because the towers are, like, right there. Hey, can you still hit us? Okay, they're not firing at us, so I guess not. All right, you know what? charge in here. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Get up here on the wall, and we'll just have them start running along the wall, at least this far, so that they can maybe cause trouble with the bowmen, and then we can charge in here and finish them off, basically. Right, hurry, hurry, hurry. Actually... Bittermark, Spider Mercenaries. You know what? Get over here. No, actually don't. Wait a minute. I hear arrows. Oh, they're not firing ballistas. I guess that's a Dunedain thing. With the wooden walls, I mean. Okay, you guys come over here now.
From his own walls. The way to victory is open.
Oh, they're taking... They're going back to, guarding that bit of wall again. I guess go right ahead, then. Alright, so yes, we'll run them down here. And have them take this tower, and then we'll have these axemen go ahead and charge the bowmen. These guys are probably just going to be stuck there for a bit. Let's see, we'll probably try and have them come in from this... Yeah, from that side, I guess. Just because I don't want them to then get shot by this tower that's there. Oh, they've sent some of their cavalry down here. The leftover cavalry, I should say. Or are you guys? Did I not tell you to come all the way down here? Maybe I didn't. Right, there we go. Oh, I sort of thought, oh, right. I just told them to get up there. Okay, you know what? That's fine, though, because these guys will take the towers before these guys reach it. I don't think the enemy can actually target a unit that's like half on the wall and half on the ground. Oh yeah, oh, they actually are throwing javelins. Oh, they are going up. It's just that they're doing it here at this tower over here. Well, all right then. All right, but anyway, we've taken the gate. So let's also have some of our units here push forward. Let's have the axemen go in first, just to sort of secure the place. Here, we'll have them actually go over here. Actually walk. And then we'll have the hounds come behind them here. Not sure how useful the archers are going to be, but you know what? We'll have them just come forward anyways. Oh, and of course, we need Arda, I think his name was? Shoot, I already forgot his name. Oh well. We'll have him come forward. Alright, you guys are probably all winded and tired. That's fine, we probably won't need them for the rest of the battle anyway, so we'll just walk them over here. Okay, good. We have taken that tower there, so let's go ahead and charge these guys in now. Actually, you guys, why don't you come off the tower over here now? Ow, 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 ow. These guys have good armor, so I think we should be able to get in here, cause some serious damage to them. Oh, they're coming off the wall in many places. That's interesting. I mean, I guess that's fine. And if we catch those riders with them, I guess that's also fine. What's less fine is that they've got, obviously, the cavalry over there. You know, since these are just arrow towers, we have heavy armor on these axemen. Yeah, but we don't want to waste our axemen. We did that already with Waka's army. Let's not send them into places where they're going to absolutely be attacked, basically. Okay, you guys go ahead and charge in here now. Normally I would let you guys go at this point, but to be honest, we actually have a lot of fighting still going on, and momentum is definitely on our side. Let's just keep it up. Alright, those guys are going to be driven away quite soon. think what I might do with these guys, I assume they'll pull back the scouts at some point. And when they do, we'll just charge right past this arrow tower right up there with that unit. Oh, and they're fleeing in this direction. Well, I guess that's kind of a good idea. Oh, shoot. Get over here. I should have had them shielding the war dogs. You guys pull over here. Actually, all 3 of these units pull over here. To fire at will. You don't have any axes to throw. You can fire at will. Oh, shoot. Warhounds run away. Come on, X-Men, get in there and take that fight. Oh, it looks like one of the Warhound units was caught. Oh, well. Here, let's see if we could pull out the handlers. All right, and let's bring in the general whose name I hope is Carda, because I think we'll need him. If these war dogs function anyway like they do in the base game, I think their morale is somewhat low. So we may want our general to stay amongst them just to keep morale up. Those guys are still guarding that hole in the wall. Okay, well, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. Oh, looks like we killed them all. Very nice. All right, let's grab this unit here and these guys here. Oh, okay, there we go. Get the axemen forward, and I guess the Warhounds are just going to go ahead and continue on their way right into the center. Though, to be honest, I think that's probably what we want the rest of the war dogs to do, too, at this point. Oh, wait, actually. I seem to remember that the Warhounds are not particularly good against cavalry. They do have some infantry, but I think they are mostly cavalry. I guess, to be fair, actually, everything I know about Warhounds mostly comes from the remastered version, because it's been just so long since I've played the base version of, like, the original Rome Total War. And obviously this is a mod anyway, so it's not necessarily a perfect one-to-one comparison. So let's just see what the Warhounds do, or how well they do right here, and then we'll, based on that, we'll judge whether we need to send in the rest of them, or whether we should send in, like, the Axemen maybe first, and then have the Warhounds kind of back them up. I mean, the Warhounds aren't being, like, instantly obliterated. That's good. All right, well, you know what? In that case, let's go ahead and let's have the Axemen, let's say, go over here. And then we'll have the... Let's see, the Warhounds... Oh, you know what? There's just so many of them that it's going to be hard to line them up. Not in loose formation, are they? No, no, it doesn't look like it. All right, you guys here. And here. We'll just basically have them kind of pile in here. And then we'll have Pardas stand amongst them for moral support. All right, so how are you guys doing? Are you all dying? No, it doesn't look like it. In fact, it looks like they seem to be doing pretty well. Hard to tell how many we've lost. They can't really see past them to the bodies down below. Well, actually... Wait a minute, this actually looks kind of weird. I don't see any of, like, the riders, like, fighting back, I guess? Like, I don't see them, like, swinging their, you know, stabbing with their spears or anything. Oh, wow, my guys are becoming very tired. That's unfortunate. I guess, well, some of them are probably more tired than others because some of them were fighting and others were not. And we just obliterated that unit with those axes that they threw. Oh, dear. No, seriously, I could be wrong, but it doesn't really look like the cavalry is, like, stabbing at them at all. Like, are we actually losing war dogs, or aren't we? Wait, who's throwing axes? Oh! They have retreated. Let's charge in, then. Oh, actually... You know what? Stop. Why don't we just have you guys kind of line up over here and stay here? We don't need another Axeman unit. All they would do is, like, just take fire, I guess, as we were going in, and we just don't need that. All right, well, I guess I would say that the War Dogs are doing quite well, so why don't we go ahead and charge the rest of them in? Start chewing on that cavalry. And here comes the black cloud of death, as I called them in my Julii campaign. Ah, it's nice to be able to say that again. Forward! Go, my black cloud of death! I think I'm going to tell these guys not to fire at will. Because I think they're more likely to kill our war dogs than they are to kill anyone else. Alright, and let's go ahead and... Oh, we're being shot! By whom? Oh! By these guys! Shoot! War dogs. Handlers, retreat, retreat, retreat. You guys, pull back over here and save them. Oh, actually, we should also have Carta. His bodyguard's right in there, so go ahead and turn around and kill them. Right, and let's see. Warhound handlers, get over here. Man, that's annoying. I thought they were going to go back to the center of the settlement. I didn't think they would, like, attack us from behind like that. I mean, it's a good idea. It's not a bad idea or anything. But man, that means we lost a bunch of Warhound handlers that we didn't need to lose. All right, there we go. Death to you all. How dare you attack us from behind like that? All right. You guys get over here. You might as well. And again, we'll have Carta stand amongst them. Oh, get over there. Let's see. You four. Guard and make sure they don't come this way. All right, excellent. So, where were we? Dang, I hope we didn't lose too many of them. Now, I say black cloud of death. Do they have, like, kind of, like, red mixed with black fur? Kind of looks like they do. But man, even though, you know, they're doing pretty well, it does seem to be taking them a while to actually kill them. Like, you know, considering that, like, the riders of the King's House, again, I swear that it doesn't look like they're fighting back. Is that not how it looks to you guys? I don't think I've seen a single one, like, swing his weapon. Well, they are chewing through them, though, bit by bit, so I guess it's fine. I mean, it's fine from our side. I would be very annoyed if I was, like, playing as Rohan and my units just wouldn't fight back against, like, an AI, like, sending forward the Warhounds. Then again, is that because... You see, what would happen in the remastered version is the units would actually target the trainers. So, like, the Warhounds, they wouldn't target the Warhounds. They would actually try and, like, pass through them to get to the trainers. And cavalry would be particularly effective at that because they would literally just trample the dogs. And that's why dogs were like ineffective against cavalry for the most part, because they would just run right over them. Now that could just be a remastered thing though. Maybe that isn't at all how it worked in the original game, and I just don't remember because it's been a while since I've actually played the original version. And again, it could also be just the difference with the mod as well. Oh man, it's taking so long to kill them, and I know why. It's because like the Riders of the King's House have like a massive amount of armor. There also appears to be just a lot of them, or there were originally. Obviously, there's only 37 of them now. All right, what we should be doing while the war dogs chew their way through them is just make sure there's no other units. It doesn't look like it on the map here, so I guess that's fine. Oh, are you guys trying to move from there? Don't move. Stay there. All right, well, I guess what I will do, since I assume you guys have had your fill of dogs chewing on the Riders of the King's House, I'll just fast forward it a bit here and I'll bring you back once we've kind of pushed through them, and then we'll see how well they chew on the infantry. All right, so here stands their general, literally surrounded by dogs. He's actually not the last man in his unit, though. There's two more of them. They're actually behind this wall here, and I guess they are being attacked by the warhounds, but very slowly. In fact, I'm not sure how are the warhounds getting back there? I guess I do not know. But we need them to die. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get back here. The warhounds can go forward without you. You guys stay here. What are you guys doing? Get out of there. Why are you charging forward when I definitely did not tell you to do that? Get over here. Well, now some of them are probably going to get caught on the bodyguard there. In fact, yeah, it looks like that. Generals, no, don't attack him. Leave. I mean, you should never have stepped forward, to be honest. Oh, he's actually the last guy in his unit now. Oh, no, come on. Step away. Why do you guys keep going towards him? Go away from him. And get over here. I forget that warhounds were kind of micro-intensive like that. You had to really watch the trainers because they would do something stupid like that. All right, good. All right, so I guess we technically have not finished off the general and his bodyguard yet. Dang, this is actually taking a long time. I wonder if we actually need to kind of help them. Let's see, maybe with some... Let's see, are you guys all fresh? Is there any unit that I shouldn't use? Okay, this unit's fresh. All right, get in there and help the war dogs, because otherwise we're going to run out of time here, because it's just taking them forever to actually kill him. And yes, that does mean we'll probably lose some axemen ourselves, but oh well. All right. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Oh, great. The warhounds are, like, preventing the axemen from getting too close. Oh, no. I guess we're kind of pushing our way in. Come on. Let him have it. Yes, hit him with the axe. Ow. Stand back up. Get back up. Ow. Oh, there we go. He's dead.
With his glorious ancestors, his men now rightly fear us.
All right, now the warhounds have been unleashed on the infantry. All right, will they chew through them a lot faster, I hope? Oh, yep, that looks pretty good to me. Oh, and it looks like the infantry are actually fighting back. I mean, trying to fight back. To be honest, the Warhounds are really chewing their way through them. Oh dear. Oh, good. That's right. There are a couple of... Oh, hey, he's fighting back. Look. He's stabbing at the Warhounds. Okay, the trainers aren't, like, trying to come forward or anything, are they? It kind of looks like they are. Stop. Rally. Okay, there we go. Right, good, good. Yes, chew your way through them. Yeah, it really was just because, you know, the Riders of the King's House have an immense amount of armor, and it just would take forever for the War Dogs to chew through them, but they don't seem to have the same trouble with the infantry. Come on, eat them! Eat them! The last defenders of the Easthold, bravely trying to hold back the swarm of dogs, just eating them all. Last two, last one. And he's down. Oh, but maybe he wasn't dead. He's dead now. All right, excellent. You know what? Those are casualties that I can live with. How many Warhounds did we lose? Okay, not many, not many. But actually, all of our Rittermark mercenaries healed, and some of our Eriador Rider mercenaries. That's interesting. Yes, actually, we did quite well. The Warhounds chewed their way through the enemy. The Axemen did where, I guess, appropriate, and they didn't take many casualties. In fact, like, this is actually excellent. Like, if we had been fighting the Reunited Kingdom or the Kingdom of Adunabar, we would have lost, like between 300 and 400 guys, and I think we only lost a little over 100. Not including, I assume, healing, so I think we lost even less than that. So, anyway, the Easthold is ours, so let's get back to the campaign map. Settlement captured. We do not have a lot of people to kill here. Not Dunedain, but Rohirrim, filthy horse lords. Or at least they used to be. Soon they will be nothing, except mercenaries, and I guess spearmen that we recruit ourselves. And that will be all that is left of them. Well, since we can't kill very many of them anyway, so we might as well kill as many as we can. Ah, excellent. 128 Rohirrim killed. Perhaps even by their own comrades, their own countrymen. Alright, so how did we do? Alright, yes. We did lose a few war dogs, but again, not very many. They did very well. They did need a little help there at the end. Well, I wouldn't even say they needed the help. Like, they would have won eventually, but, you know, the clock is ticking. We need to make sure they all die. I guess what we will do is we will come back next time for the Battle of Lynn here, and I do not think that that will go nearly as well, because those towers are definitely ballista towers, and of course the Adunabar units are just generally really good. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, but anyway, I will bring you guys back for that battle next time.